These Dreams is in the key of D minor for the verse, and the chorus is in the key of D major. And we're going to start off, of course, as always, with the introduction, which is going to sound like this. It's the first 8 bars of your tab. So let's start with a D minor chord, and in typical Jim Croce fashion we're going to pick 4, 3, 1, 3, and then begin to make the bass descend, which he loved to do. To do that, try and keep the D minor chord. Well, actually you've got 2 choices. What I do is I keep the D minor shape and I bring the little finger to the 5th string 3rd fret, which is a slightly cramped position. And out of that shape I play 5, 3, 2, 3. If you prefer, coming from D minor, you can have the ring finger go to the 5th string 3rd fret and the little finger replace it on the 2nd string 3rd fret. If that also doesn't work well for you, then coming from the D minor shape, go to just the 5th string 3rd fret and play 5, 3, 1, 3. So it would be 4, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3. But what Jim Croce is doing is 4, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3, 2, 3. It's not important, but I'd like to show you what he's actually doing. Then we want this shape, it's G over B flat on your tab. Keep the ring finger where it is, or the little finger if you replaced it with the little finger, on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and come to the 5th string 1st fret as well. Middle finger comes away, and we want 5, 3, 2, 3, and then middle finger to the 6th string 3rd fret, and the index finger can come away if you like. And we want 6, 3, now he goes 6, 3, 1, 2 here. Again, that's only if you need to be absolutely exact. Any pattern would work. 6, 3, 2, 3 again would be fine. Those are the first 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now we get a lovely climbing phrase. It's bar 3 of the tab. So we finished in this shape. Now what I do here is middle finger comes away, ring finger drops back 1 fret to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Pinch 5 and 2, it's outlining an A7 chord. Pinch 5 and 2, 3. Now we're going to begin to move. The ring finger comes to the 3rd fret. Now we need the 5th string 2nd fret, and normally for that we'd have the index finger play it. It's much more comfortable. I use the ring finger here, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. Pinching 5 and 2, then 3, then bring this shape up 2 frets to 4 and 5 and do the same thing. But now we need this 5th string note and the 1st string 3rd fret. That's why the index finger would have been a problem if we had it here, because now it has to come back here. If you can find a way to do that that works for you, then by all means go ahead and do it. But I like coming up with these 2 fingers so that this finger is free to drop in on the 1st string 3rd fret. Then I'm pinching 5 and 1 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... For that whole sequence, my thumb has dropped down the back of the neck to allow the wrist to open up so that I can get these 2 fingers into different frets. If I have it up here, it's all very compressed and cramped for me. Alright, that was bar 3. Bar 4 comes back to the D minor position and plays... This is a really nice phrase. It's 4, 1, then take the 1st finger off 1, play 1 open, hammer back to the 1st fret and pull back off again. It's a quick hammer-on pull-off. Then 2nd string should be at the 3rd fret, 3rd string, and now come down the 4th string with any fingering you like. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret. Notice that I'm using the 2 fingers that I have free, little finger, index finger, open, because I've just played the notes on these 2 and I want them to continue to ring whilst I'm descending. So the whole chord rings across itself. However, if you find that that fingering isn't working for you, feel free to take these fingers away and come down ring finger, middle finger, open. There's a fast triplet in the middle here. 1 and triplet and 3 and 4 and. The hammer on pull-off is going triplet. Now we're at bar 5 and we want the 2-finger shape that we had here, which we played at bar 2. In fact, we're almost going to repeat bar 2, but the right hand is slightly different. 5, 3, 2, 3, and then back to this shape again, and 6, 3, 2, 3. Now, for 2 consecutive bars, we play the same descending phrase as this one. This ring finger has barely moved off the 2nd string. Now you bring it up to the 6th fret, pinch 4 and 2, 3, bring it down to the 5th fret and simultaneously drop in the index finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, pinch 5 and 2, 3, and bring this shape down 2 more frets to 1 and 3 and do the same thing. And now the index finger can come away and the middle finger goes to 6, 3rd fret, and we'll play 6 and then 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now repeat it. If you want to be an absolute purist, Jim Croce in the 2nd time doesn't play the 3rd string, he plays the 2nd string. Really not significant though. And the final bar of the intro is this one. This is a move that James Taylor liked a lot as well, from A7 sus to A7. If we keep this finger on the 3rd string, on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and pinch it with the 5th string, we really have an A7 chord, A7 sus chord. Pinch 5 and 2, 3, 1, 2. And now we're going to let it resolve to A7 by coming back to the 2nd fret, pinching 5 and 2, but we're going to hammer 2 to 3, and then pull it back to 2. And then open 2nd string, hammering to 2nd fret. So slightly more complex rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play that whole intro again and slowly. So that's quite a meaty section to get your teeth into in itself. When you start the verse, you'll find that a lot of it begins to repeat, so that's really good news. But what we'll do is we'll check out at this point and then come back in to video lesson number 2, which will be the verse of these dreams.